This is Angeletta again, author of Take Authority Over Autism. It is a love letter to you all, inspired by the Holy Spirit, of course. And it shares my journey as a mom of a daughter, amazing daughter, who was diagnosed with autism, but her identity is in Jesus. I wanted to just encourage you all the importance of really just taking the opportunity to develop a personal relationship with Jesus. And I'm not just talking about, praying that prayer and or if you're good old school Baptists like I am, they open the doors of the church, they sit the chairs out, you walk down the aisle, you sit them down the aisle. That is so important. But just beyond praying that prayer of salvation, just really knowing Him and knowing how much He loves you and how He longs for a relationship with you. And so I just really want to talk to you and encourage you about doing that. Number one, as you can see, I am recording this video in my bed. I'm comfortable. I got my nice little headscarf on and I'm just chilling. And this is how I talk to the Lord. This is how I talk to Him. I find a spot in the house where I'm comfortable, I'm chilling, and literally as if He is sitting on the bed next to me. I look out and I just say, you know what? And I talk to Him like I talk to my best friend. Now, when you're in a relationship with someone and it's your good girlfriend or your good guy friend or whomever, do you talk to them all diplomatic, like, yes, and friend? Do you talk like that? Or are you just real relaxed and chill, laying down? You may be laid down. I won't demonstrate right now, but you may be laid down or you may be on the couch with your leg propped up or however it is that you have just a good old fashioned, good old hee hee ha ha laugh with your good best friend, whoever that may be. That's how Jesus wants us to talk to Him. It really is. And the way that I was really able to take authority over autism is when I learned to talk to Him like that versus talking to Him like He was so far away when yet He was always right here because He lives inside of me. And so I just want to encourage you all. If you're listening to this and you're waiting to talk to Him when you get it together or it's wrapped up in a pretty bow or I'm going to start talking to God, when I do this better or when I do this, when we try to do things in our own understanding, it's never good enough. So you'll say, I'm going to go back to church when I stopped smoking as much or I stopped doing this as much. And when you really reach that goal, really, is that enough? Because then you'll think of something else that you need to do before you can talk to God. And actually God is saying, come talk to me now. I want the good, the bad, the ugly, the cuss words, the incorrect grammar, whatever. And so I just want to encourage you all, overcomers, is to just really have a real conversation with God. And how you do that is you get comfortable, just like you would talking to your best friend or to your mom or your dad or whomever that you're just so comfortable with. That's how comfortable we are to be with Him. I just want to encourage you all to do that today. And guess what? He's not going to tell anyone and you can't get it wrong, So, hey, if you're at home by yourself or you're sitting in your car, if you're in your office at work, wherever you may be, just get out of your head and just say, okay, God, I'm going to try this dumb thing that old crazy lady with that headscarf and that green shirt on said I should do. Have a seat. Just sit down and just let go. Say things that you're afraid to admit out loud. When I began to say things to God out loud that I was afraid and embarrassed to admit, that was when I was opening the door of my heart, letting that guard down, removing that wall, and He was able to freely come in and really love on me and minister to me. And oh, it was so good. because I had been holding in some things. Oh my goodness, things that I felt I was angry at him. Oh, you were angry at God? Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was angry. And I was able to go to him and I was able to say, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you. And it was like when I did that, he was like, oh, yes, she trusts me. She trusts me to know that even when she says those things, that's when my arms are open. I wish I could see how big my arms are because God's arms are so big. And it's like when I began to just be honest with him about how I felt, he had his arms open. He was like, come here, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Tell me, what else? What else don't you like about me? And it's like in that moment when I was able to say those things to him, oh my goodness, how he was able to really minister to me. And how, because my heart was now open, I could hear, I could receive what he was trying to say. I could see and receive what he was trying to show me. Because he had me. It's like he had my full, I had given him everything. See, we say, God, I give you my life, but then we won't give him the ugly. We won't give him the cuss words, the things that, the dirty stuff. Oh my gosh. Hey, I could get real personal right now, but I'm going to do a few more videos so that y'all can know me. Then we'll go there. But just having those conversations with him, and just, oh my goodness, how, and now I talk to him. I don't keep nothing from him. And I know some of you are saying, girl, he know anyway. Yeah, but he wants you to give it back to him. Yes, he knows. Yes, he knows before you're even going to think it or funked it. Yes, he knows 10 years from now. But because I told him, I didn't keep a secret from him. I'm letting him in. That is my way of letting him in. How do you let people in your lives? You tell them things. And even though he already knows, you have to tell him. That's letting him in. That's showing him you could trust me. I trust you, God. And it's showing him, yes, she knows that she could trust me. And so I just want to encourage you. I call it pull out a chair. As I said before, it's in my book. Pull out a chair or have him sit on the sofa. There have been times that I've sat on his lap because I was just in so much pain and I hurt. And I just said, God, I just need to lay my head on your chest. I just need to sit on your lap like a little girl sits on her daddy's lap. And fellas, that's for you too. So I just want to encourage you today. Have a real conversation with him. Keep it real. Don't hold back. He's not going to tell anyone. He's not going to make fun of you. It's going to be yours and his little secret. He's not going to condemn you. He's not going to be mad at you. He's always going to be madly in love with you. I love you, friends. Tune in next time as I share more videos. And again, visit my website, autismovercomers.com, for more information about my journey as a mom. We're not going to just take authority over autism. We're going to take authority over pain, guilt, shame, unforgiveness. That is why I titled my podcast and video vlog, Just Take Authority. Because although I know God has given me a special authority in autism, there are so many other things that when he left us, he gave us authority over. So we're going to talk about those things as well. Until next time, I love you.